I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders. Return and peruse my inventory again.
All right, I apparently had my mic muted this entire time, so thanks for coming along. Not going to work on anything special today. Not gonna, I have no plan. It's just going to be probably chaos for anybody watching. Also, like to shout out to my wife for letting me know that I had no mic sound coming out. All right. So back to figuring out some housing material to make. Housing decor. Who has what and where. Right. Grimbeard and Daria and Grimbeard. All right. I think I'm going to get my main to make some stuff. First, I'm going to have to mail some stuff around, so that'll be exciting for everybody. Today's the day you're all going to notice that I have a lot of characters. Do you have an alt problem?
My directive is to serve you. My thanks for your patronage.
Sometimes the problem with multiple alts doing the same profession that you can't quite keep track of where everything is. And I do use an alt add-on, so it's supposed to tell me where everything is, but sometimes it's wrong. And then into the channel mascot's mailbox. Good question. Let me double check that. It's Alt Vault. Fairly good. I have it macroed so that I can just pop it open. But it will keep track of all your alts. If you delete any alts, you have to go into it and manually get rid of those alts. When you first get it, you have to set it up, which means you have to go log into each character, open up the character panel, their bags, the profession tab, and at least make one trip to the Warband Bank and their bank, and one trip to the auction house to check the WoW token price, because it'll keep track of that for you too. And in the tooltips, once you've done that, you'll see in the tooltip there, it gives a list of characters and numbers next to them, meaning that each one of those characters has at least one of those things in their bags. The other thing I want to do today is try and get my invitation to come and do the Brawlers Guild. Very excited about Brawlers Guild. Truthfully, I just want the rocket mount. It is exciting. I've always liked Brawlers Guild. It's kind of fun little solo adventure. Is why I like the delves so much. But this time the Brawlers Guild, I just want the rocket mount. It's very cool. If you haven't seen it, go to Wowhead. Great picture there for it. Okay, now I'm logging into my main. Name is Odin. He's a dwarf rogue, outlaw rogue. Modeled Grimbeard, the channel mascot, after him almost directly. Except that Grimbeard's a blacksmith, and Odin is my one of my alchemists.
Next in line, please.
Now, despite the fact that I haven't pre-purchased
Good
Midnight
luck out
yet,
there.
and if anybody else out there hasn't, might be useful to you, but there's still a lot of things in relation to housing and Midnight you can take care of right now. So for housing, you can still learn to craft decor items, you can still collect decor items, you can still go to Founder's Point if you're Alliance, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember the name of the Horde neighborhood. Sorry. Still go there. You can buy the hatchet or lumber collection. You can learn certain things like how to make dyes if you're an alchemist or a scribe, and you can still participate in all those things. Just figuring out what I need to collect. Looks like I need to collect a little bit of everything. Okay. Well, as far as collections go, start with some wood and some herb collecting. How's everybody's day going so far? Yeah, but it's that deceptive kind of sunny, isn't it? Because it's still cold outside. I was trying to not have to kill any of these guys, but they're picking on me. Not seeing any of this wood I'm supposed to be collecting. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Some of these herbs, they're not friendly. If I hadn't turned around, it would have blown me right off the cliff. There we go. So this is what you're looking for on the mini-map, is sort of a little axe icon, and when you find the tree, it'll have a golden axe in it. Not entirely certain if the amounts of wood that you collect increase as you go along, but so far I've only been able to collect 1 or 2 pieces max. Hopefully Blizzard will do something for that. I possibly should have done this on one of my many druids, because they can collect wood in flight form. But I didn't want anybody to have to sit through hours of me flipping in and out of my login screen. How is this a free flying class? Are you learning how to fly from what I'm doing? Of course there's wood among the bees. Can I survive these bees? I have survived the bees. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if I call that flying. I mean, flying is falling with style, but there's no style to how you fall when they blow you off a cliff.
We must take extreme methods to stop the kobolds plundering Morning Rise. Use explosives to collapse their tunnels.
You know what I haven't done? I haven't picked up my weekly. Should pop back and do that while I'm out and about. Turns out I'm going to need a lot of currency to get some of the housing decor from various expansions, including this one.
A lamplighter brings hope. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Aside from dungeons, which one, chat? Koreshi World Quests, Undermine World Quests, or Awakening the Machine? I think we'll do the Awakening the Machine. It's interesting. We'll do it when I get down there.
When shadow falls, lamplighters be strong, my friend. Your aid brings hope to us.
I will see you in the archive.
What does she want me to do?
Please, proceed. Remain vigilant.
Nope.
Stay productive.
Nope.
Returning to work.
Weekly dungeon.
Speak. and be heard.
So let's do the weekly dungeon.
May rook nor ram take you far.
The chance I might get the Brawlers Guild invite from that too, so. And I absolutely love that this quest can be done through a follower dungeon. Don't have to wait in queue for 500 years as DPS. All right, here we go. The funniest thing about doing follower dungeons, though, is that the NPCs are a little odd. Like, the devs program them to act sometimes like the worst kind of party members. For example, sometimes she'll pull them 5 miles away before we can start the fight. Now we see if she goes the right way. Another path up to our left that we got to take care of, but sometimes he likes to go way across the other side of the map. Then you have to reset it to have them follow you. So we'll see. See if I can't press the situation a little bit. There we go. Going the right way. I mean, he has no pockets to pick. Oh, come on. Who pulled everybody? I mean, I could probably guess who pulled everybody, but... Yes, thank you. I'm standing right in front of it. You don't need to tell me. Suppose the devs must have coded them the way they did, just so you still had that chaos of being in a dungeon. Sometimes that's the fun of being in a dungeon. Absolute chaos. Who's going where? Who's pulling what? Who did what when? Why are you dead again? For example, it's an NPC. That hunter will pull everything. Everything.
Well, well, what happened? Welcome to the firing range.
It's you guys stay right where you are.
Slow down and enjoy this.
Did not move fast.
Yes, yes, yes!
Although it didn't seem to do a whole lot of damage.
I'll get him, boss.
Slow down and enjoy this. It's so
I did, like you said. Boss.
Who's that warbound? Yep. No good to me. Ow. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Big bada boom. Hit that and then move really fast. Still gets you though, which I don't quite understand, but oh no, not bubbles. Alright, swamp face. Let's try. I also love these new waystones. Love it. Now if I die, I just pop here as opposed to all the way back at the beginning of the Sorry, gentlemen. Mess up your day a little bit here. Just pulling people out of the water. Stop casting at my friends. What am I carrying this Stormflex stuff for?
Soon I shall have the power I require! You dare question me? Face annihilation!
Didn't even realize I had that quest.
It's working! Try and die!
Obviously, these aren't as hard as regular dungeons, but they're still fun. Alright, that's done.
Work cycle interrupted. The Titans will return. Be ready.
Gonna change herb gathering locations. Apparently, that's a tree. Alright then. Not going to complain. I know Blizzard said that mushrooms were considered trees. I don't know if that last thing was a mushroom though. Really? Get your mushroom? Mine now. Oh, come on. Of course. Man, I knew wood gathering was dangerous, but moths? Everything's gotta leave me alone. I'm not picking on anybody. I don't need any more Michael Bloom. But I do need way more wood. Yeah, I knew you were going to attack me. Definitely do hope that they increase the amount of wood, the amount of lumber you gather. There's one piece of it at a time when you need 34 pieces. That's time consuming. Not that I'm doing anything else. I am glad that they didn't make lumberjacking, wood collecting, whatever they're calling it, another profession. I like that everybody has access to it. It's also because everybody has access to it, it's going to remain something that can't be sold on the auction house, which I like too. No, you only have to buy one axe. You gotta buy the one hatchet. Stays in your bag. Click it once to turn it on. Click it again to turn it off. As far as like tracking on the minimap goes. So it's not that you have to get 34 axes. It's just one piece at a time. For 34 to make one thing. So takes a while. Myco bloom. Everywhere Myco bloom. Okay, I got myself turned around. Yep. Lumber collecting, man. It's gonna get me lost. I mean, yeah, I don't quite get how. I suppose some mushrooms are very fibrous, but I've never had to take a hatchet to a mushroom before. But I don't know. I mean, it's good because a lot of areas in WoW they have no trees, just mushrooms. Zangar Marsh in Outlands, for example, it's all mushrooms, no trees. Okay, I'm just gonna get out from under here. The Hollow Fall. Get the updraft. Of course, in the land of many mobs, there's going to be wood.
The Cobus dare to attack our veneration grounds. Make them regret it.
I'm a little tired of seeing Myco bloom everywhere. Got enough Myco bloom. kind of done building rep and whatnot. In case you see me just kind of wandering past world quests and such. Trying to sort out the value of some of the housing decor. How long it's going to take to make. How much I can learn to make. Suppose what I could do though, what I haven't done until 11.27 came out, was check if these guys are selling housing decor.
In hardship, kindness.
We're all down here together.
Imperial steel conquered a continent.
The answer is
In the darkness,
Nope.
we confront our truths.
no housing decor. Goodbye then. Oh, I get lost all the time. I just cover it up really well. You know, I say things like, oh, I needed this herb, or I needed this ore, or oh, look, the daily quest I was looking for, when I wasn't looking for one at all. Just kind of fell into it. I get lost all the time. Not the horror of the shallows, who I've only killed 500 times. Nope. If I could happenstance my way into some lore drop in Orbinid, I'd be super happy. Just finding Myco Bloom and Blessing Blossom. Now, in Dragonflight, we quickly learned that some herbs were dependent on how many or how few other herbs were in the area. So if you picked, I don't remember what it was called, Hawkenbloom, I think it was. If you went into an area and you picked all of the Hawkenbloom, it kind of encouraged other herbs to grow in the same area. Nope, not messing with the bear. The bear lives. Doesn't do anything, he just sits there. I don't know. He used to go after him all the time, but... Sorry dude, you started the fight. Suppose I could always check my... See exactly where I can get this stuff. Lore drop. Cavernous and under, so I'm gonna guess ringing deeps. Orbinid. That told me nothing. I'm gonna have to also guess ringing deeps. So far, I haven't seen any. Oh, hey, look at that. I've got all the wood I needed to get. Cool. Now I just need herbs. Let's get ourselves over to Ringing Deeps. How about that? Now a brief interlude to do my weekly quest.
That works.
Sorry about that. Quick bio break. All right.
Measure
Talk to
twice,
this guy.
cut once.
Do the thing.
Maintenance today, or
Right, the objective down here is you have to protect this guy. You have to defeat 20 waves of various mobs, mostly robots. Everything's trying to kill him. I'll confess it's much easier on a prop paladin or any demon hunter, but it's still fun on a rogue.
tools. Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
Great thing about those casters is you just silence them and they die. As soon as you draw the attention of these little robots, they start chasing you. You just have to make sure that you... where's my boot? There we go. Just have to make sure that you get their attention. Nope. Push. This guy you can't destroy, he's kind of self-destructive. Try and use him sometimes to take care of other mobs, because they take damage from him. Six out of 20. Outlaw, I think if you're going to do this on a rogue, Outlaw would be the best because you have the most ranged options. The other ones are great, good mobility and whatnot, but I find that on my other rogues, my subtlety and assassin rogues, I struggle a little bit because I have no way to gain anything's attention from a distance. Alright, fairly soon, some little robots with a green glow should appear. Those little robots drop orbs that heal the guy on the side. See, like this. Get rid of this guy. Then he flings a green orb over there, and it heals the guy. This guy has a tendency to protect somebody. Right now he's protecting that little green robot. Happens fast, watch. Green orb. Bennett playing. Nice try, dude. You're protecting something that killed itself. So they should destroy that green one. Mostly, I guess. And then more health for him. Oh, hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Getting a little hairy now. But he's at full health, so who cares? Oh, missed somebody. Come here, little dude. There we go. Bling. Almost there. Mrs. Grimbeard would be happy to know that those casters are all Dark Iron Dwarves. Just to feed the grudge that you still have. Stop blending in. Could be an ultimate. There we go. And like that, you're done. Maybe this one will give me my invitation. So from doing that, if you pick up if it's a weekly and you pick up the weekly, and then on top of that, he offers it as a daily. When you do it, him aside, you get these chests you get to open. As you can see, you get all kinds of currency. A little bit of gold. A little bit of rep. Looks like I just earned a Paragon box.
Time to fix things.
Go over to the quartermaster here.
It's not junk.
Picked up the Paragon box. Paragon box usually just has stuff for battle pets in it. Warbound? Nope. Okay. Looking for floor job and orbited. Myco Bloom, Myco Bloom, Myco Bloom. I don't want any Myco Bloom. Or drop. Where'd you go? Yay. That was almost all the lower drop I needed in one go. That's nice. Myco Bloom. What's this? Michael Bloom. The Dandelions of Kazalgar, Michael Bloom. Everywhere. This is useful, but there's an abundance.
The clouds above the living grotto are full of rich, useful minerals. Get up there and gather some.
Oh, this one. And hit the orbs. I'm really glad that they got rid of vigor for skywriting. I mean, once I got a hang of skywriting, it was less of a problem. Vigor management, especially in world quests like this, never fun.
Nicely done.
There we go.
We'll put those minerals to good use.
Orbinid. Orbinid. Or fused Orbinid. Of course. Of course. Okay. 2 more lore drop. And I can make the harmonious horticulture. If anybody in my chat can explain what harmonious horticulture has to do with making a hot tub, I would appreciate it. Michael Bloom, Blessing Blossom. Michael Bloom. I think that's all it is, just a botanical. Like that stuff from, what was that store? Lush. There we go. Do I need to be at my table? Yes, I do. Of course I do. God's forbid I could do alchemy away from my table. That's what I said, lush. I mean, the store name always sounded like they should probably be selling booze instead of skin cream. But here we are. Okay. Distilled water. If the inscription
I
guy
have
sells that.
calibrated
Yep.
my
How many of that
prices
do I
to be
need?
reasonable.
12. 12. Right.
My thanks for your patronage.
Crystalline powder. I think I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat.
I have calibrated
Last
my
time I checked, it
prices
wasn't
to be
that expensive.
reasonable.
Might as well get like 200. No, not 6,200. 200. There we go.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Okay. And now I'm going to craft one of the go back to the auction.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
I think I'm going to make the hot tub.
My thanks for your patronage.
Of course, I need the alchemist table. Alright. I'm going to mail that off to my bank. We'll see how that does. See how much the auction house is going to make me farm. Before I switch over, I'm going to make a quick trip. Found it. Do I have to go to Founder's Point? I do if I want to make dye. Got it. I don't think I have enough to go and make dye anyway. Oh, definitely not. Okay. I think I will. However, go to my garrison. Luscious short form, I assume. That makes sense. But does that go for the being a drunk as well? Calling somebody a lush, you could call them luscious. Probably not, eh? Here's a little trick for everybody too. If you have your herb garden open in your garrison, or if you have a garrison, which I suggest you go open, get your herb garden leveled up. Then if you have anybody, if you have an alchemist or you have a scribe, one of those can make dyes for housing decor, so you can change the color of things. Get as many alts into their garrison, into their herb garden. Fire off all these herbs to that character that has inscription, and then they can sit at Founder's Point and make dyes all day long. They sell fairly well in the auction house. They'll come in handy for you because you won't have to buy any in the auction house. And it's just a good little hack. And I think because that's what I'm doing with this guy, I'm gonna take him to Founder's Point anyway, and then leave him there in front of the table. I am anxiously awaiting being able to get midnight. A little bit for myself, mostly for my wife though, because she's been super excited about housing. Can't wait to see what she does. I know my house is going to be very kind of practical. All right. So this is where you take your scribe or your alchemist.
What do you offer? You wouldn't
This
want
is where
to
you take
see
your
me
scribe or
when
your
I'm
alchemist.
angry.
You can take a fresh character here and learn either of them. And then when you get to the table, if you haven't learned how to make dyes, it'll teach you how to make dyes. These are all the dyes I can make right now. You need pigment, which is what you need the herbs for. This is what you need alchemy or inscription for. You make the pigments, you come here, you make the dyes, use them, sell them in the auction house, either or.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My directive has been fulfilled.
My disenchanter. I would say enchanter, but I haven't really enchanted anything with her. I just disenchant stuff. I do believe I have my enchanting up on her. Yeah. So I do have her pretty well spec'd out. But I don't really do any enchants on her. If any of you out there running anybody who does enchanting, I suggest the add-on called Breakables. It recognizes disenchantable things in your bag. You can also set it for milling, or inscription, or prospecting, or jewel crafting. It's very handy. This means you're not opening your bag, pressing a button, clicking the thing, pressing a button, clicking the thing all day. Send these mats over. Not these ones. Definitely these ones. Throw those in the auction house. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn my weekly in. When Brawlers Guild came, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave Founders Point now. When Brawlers Guild came out this time, it was initially being said that you could just walk in, talk to somebody, and go. And I went yesterday off stream, both the Horde one and the Alliance one, and the answer to that was no. No, you can't. Then I checked some forum talk, and I checked on like general Googling it, and it said that if you had been in any version of Brawlers Guild before, then you should be able to just go in and do it. Nope. So it means I'm back on the track for getting a.
We are a light in
Word of your triumphs has
Trying to get an
already
invitation.
spread.
Thank you.
What I got here? Belt. That's of no use to me. Wonder if I picked it up somewhere. Nope. Okay. Fix my bags. Check my map. All right, folks. Just a short stream for today, but thanks for coming along. Thanks for joining me on the adventure of creating my first housing decor item to set into the auction house. I will be back on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. That stream will probably be a little bit longer than today's. Had a lot of stuff to take care of today, so I'm a little burnt out. So thanks for coming, and I will see you back here on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern.